It is 6:44 in the morning. Your alarm is set for 6:45 and you are already awake. You sit up in bed. The room is still dark. The alarm hasn't sounded yet, but your eyes are open and your mind is already running. This happens to you more often than you think. And it is not a coincidence. Behind your eyes sits a cluster of 20,000 neurons called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's master clock. It tracks time continuously, even while you are completely unconscious. Even while you sleep, it never stops counting. In 1999, neuroscientist John Bourne decided to test exactly how precise this clock really is. He gathered volunteers and told them clearly, "Your alarm will go off at 9 a.m., Then he divided them into groups. Some he woke exactly on schedule. Others he woke hours earlier, completely without warning. And at the moment of waking, he measured what was happening inside their bodies. The results surprised him. Right before the expected wake time, cortisol levels had already spiked on their own. Not after the alarm, before it. While the volunteers were still asleep, their bodies were already responding. The internal clock had registered the scheduled hour, and the body had begun preparing itself in advance. This is called the anticipatory cortisol response, and it works in 3 ways. First, if your sleep schedule is consistent, your brain learns exactly when to expect the alarm. Hours before it rings, it begins releasing cortisol, raising your blood pressure, increasing your body temperature, accelerating your heart rate. By the time the alarm goes off, your body is already almost ready. The alarm becomes just the final push, which is why you often open your eyes 1 minute before it even sounds. Second, this only works with regularity. If you go to bed at a different time every night, your internal clock loses its pattern. The cortisol response never builds. You wake up disoriented and foggy, dragged out of sleep with no biological preparation at all. Third, sleep is not a single flat state. It moves in cycles of roughly 90 minutes. Alternating between deep sleep and light sleep. If your alarm lands during a light sleep phase, waking up takes almost no effort. But if it lands in deep sleep, your body gets torn out of it. That heavy confusion, that inability to think, that is called sleep inertia. And it can last for hours. So the 1-minute head start is not magic. It is cortisol, timing, and a nervous system so finely tuned that in those final minutes, the smallest sound or shift in light is enough to pull you into consciousness. Tonight, when you close your eyes, something inside you will already start counting down to tomorrow.